What's up, Lego builders? Welcome back to Coconut Brick Studios. I've been sitting on something big. Some of you guys know what's been going on, and I've wanted to talk about it for a while now, but I knew I needed to wait until the correct time and when I had the correct words. This has been going on behind the scenes throughout this entire year, as I switched from Star Wars to building my own custom world, and as the Lego community continued to change and evolve. But after a lot of thought, I think it's finally time to come clean. I built an entire Lego Star Wars MOC in secret. That's right, I couldn't help myself. Even with how much I've enjoyed building my new world and the Protectorate and HADF forces, I just couldn't resist the call of the galaxy far, far away. This is no little diorama or single baseplate MOC either. This is almost 4 feet wide and almost 6 feet long, with over 200 minifigs and some pretty interesting vehicles. I started work on it back in February with the hope that I could build the whole thing in secret and surprise you all at the end of the year. And I wanted to do it this particular way for a couple of reasons. The first reason is because ever since David or Solid Brick Studios dropped his Daro MOC on us out of nowhere, I've wanted to try building a MOC in secret and revealing it on YouTube. It was a lot of fun watching him drop those videos out of nowhere, and I felt like this would be a good way to generate interest for a project in a way I hadn't tried before. Plus, now that I do mostly non-Star Wars content, I finally had an opportunity to build an entire MOC behind the scenes without needing it for weekly content, which is where reason number 2 comes in. We all know the landscape of the Lego and Lego Star Wars community has changed drastically over recent years. Gone are the days of the traditional weekly build updates and MOC showcases. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Everything changes over time, and social media with its trends seems to keep changing faster and faster, which means our content is also going to change and adapt with it. After finishing my last MOC series, The Battle of Mimban, earlier this year, I decided to take a break from Star Wars, mostly because I was just so tired and burnt out on it. I'd been consistently uploading Lego Star Wars content for over half a decade, and I just wasn't excited or passionate about it anymore. It felt like I was forcing myself to build, and each new video became harder to make. That break also gave me time to just evaluate my love for Lego Star Wars and see where I'm at with it, to figure out how or if I want to approach doing Lego Star Wars content in the future. So what may have seemed like an abrupt separation from Lego Star Wars to you guys was actually a calculated break on my end to see if I still wanted to do Lego Star Wars content. So this secret Lego Star Wars project is actually kind of an experiment of sorts to see what exactly that would look like. Instead of building this MOC over the course of many weekly updates like I've done in the past, I put the entire build process in one video along with the showcase, all the way from the first baseplate going down to placing the minifigs and telling the story. This is obviously nothing new or revolutionary. People have already done this, but I've never tried it. This new method of building freed me up to really take my time and focus on making the best MOC possible instead of worrying more about if I had enough progress for a video each week. I was able to slow down and take my time with the terrain and plant life, which was really nice, especially on one side of the build. The other side of the MOC is, well, it might not be as impressive, but you guys will see why when the time comes. It was so refreshing and relaxing to be able to sit down and build without feeling like I had to film every little section of the MOC coming together. So if this next video does well, this could be the new way I approach building and delivering large-scale Lego Star Wars MOCs to you all. Obviously minus the whole I built a whole MOC in secret gimmick, because that's really only going to get you once. So with all that out of the way, where's the MOC? It's right there. I can see it, but you don't get to see it yet. Since this is a new process for me, I wanted to take a video to explain my thoughts and motivations behind this whole thing, and just to explain where I stand on Lego Star Wars content in general. I feel like I haven't been able to really sit down and explain why I transitioned out of Lego Star Wars content and what I plan on doing in the future with it. So hopefully this sheds some light on all that. In conclusion, I want to say this. I had more fun building this MOC than I have with any of the previous large-scale Lego Star Wars MOCs, and I hope that comes across in the next video. That will be dropping next Sunday at 11:15 a.m. Eastern time. So mark your calendars, set your notifications, share this video around with your friends and family so we can make that next video go crazy. I thought about revealing what the MOC is in this video, but I kind of want to build that suspense a little more. Think about how much more exciting the next video is going to be after you've spent all week guessing at what I could have been building. But that's all I can say for now. Don't forget to tune in next week, and I will catch you all then. And until then, happy building.